Hi everyone, thanks for being here. I just showcased my Spring Summer 16 collection. It's called a petticoat. It's inspired by innerwear intimates. So the whole idea behind this collection is to wear outerwear, make outerwear inspired by innerwear. So that's the whole concept.
Can you tell us about the fabrics that you played with?
I worked with a lot of sheer fabrics, a lot of sheer detailing. So you see a lot of tulle, you see organza, you see malmal. It's just work of sheer.
And cuts and styles, can you please remind me?
They're very basic classic styles meant to be worn differently by different people. So just work with plain A-line styles and just oversized garments and all of them put together.
So what is the trends that you're looking forward to this spring summer resort?
I think it's all about effortless dressing. They're very basic separates meant to be worn together as separates or as one would like to wear them.
Well, my collection is called Sangamaiva, which means marble. So it's inspired from the marble carving and the marble inlay that happens in India. So a lot of surfaces that we have done are inspired from marble carving and marble inlay. So there's a lot of layering of net. There's a lot of organza, and then we use this fabric that we develop to do a reverse applique. So once you see the garment, it's really difficult to figure out how this has been put on the garment. So it's all been done from the inside, like a blind hemming from the inside. So that's exactly what the whole collection is about.
One sec. Let's first finish up all the collections and then we can have the questions. So, Quote box. Yes.
Hi guys, for those of you who are familiar with the fact that Workbox does art as part of its fashion collection, this season the collection is called This Is Not Fashion, which is basically a play on what we actually do, which is art. We like to believe that we're not just giving you pieces of clothing to wear, but pieces of art, so you can in fact become a walking gallery as you speak. So it's more like a gallery of imagination and how we like to project this label. So we have very vintagey fashion vintagey French fashion inspired take that we've adopted into our thematic experience this season. So it's what Ricky's wearing actually says, this is not fashion. There are other pieces which actually say, this is art, be art. So that's kind of the concept that we've played with this season. It's a little different take from the usual quirky that we do. Rishi will give you a little walkthrough in terms of how we've taken this into the fashion segment of it.
Hi everyone, thank you for being here. So as Jayesh said, this time it's all about the art. We have worked with embroidery. This is our second season, but we have as embroidery, and we have worked with Zardozi, metal Zardozi for the first time. So we have incorporated the print into the embroidery as well. It's a resort wear collection. It's very easy to wear. It's something that you could wear even in Bombay or on a holiday, anywhere.